Hello, how you doing? Something a wee bit different today. It's Easter Monday. Just trying to reset the Black Lodge after the live stream on Saturday. We had Easter Sunday yesterday. I thought I'd come down. My wife got me a new tray for it with oranges on it. My daughter's obsessed with saying orange, so new tray. And I just found that. It's ready to wee Aperol Spritz. So I'm going to crack that open. I really should have some ice for it, but you know, why not? So aye, how's things? Welcome to the Black Lodge. Wee bit of Black Lodge ramblings. It's been a while. That's like Iron Brew, isn't it? That's what that looks like. It's been a while. I just thought I'd do a wee check-in. Hope you're all keeping well. March Dram Madness was great fun. It also a bit mentally and physically broke me doing 32 videos in 32 days, because I also did the video on the 28th of Feb. Really good experience, learned quite a bit from it. I'm going to walk, come with me, let's see if this will follow me. Here I am, coming around this side. Welcome to the other side of the Black Lodge. Thought I would, let me see, maybe get a wee bit of light on me, a bit dark. Dumb, that better. And it was a lot. It was a big undertaking. Would I do it again at this stage? Probably not. I was going to do a whole separate video about talking about it. I don't think it warrants that much. It was a lot. It was good fun for my palate. I definitely learned a lot. I definitely got to try stuff that had been sitting for a while. I found it quite interesting how my palate changed on the daily. Sometimes I would think I'm going into this one's going to beat this one because I prefer that one, and then I would do it and it would be the opposite effect. I think Ardnamurchan deserved the win. I thought that was really good fun. I think it's a great whiskey. It's sitting behind me actually. It's just, there it is there. But it was good. But it was quite interesting to see the reaction and the views. Now I don't know if it's crappy thumbnails. I don't know if people just don't really care about watching whiskey content like that, but I made it because I just wanted to push myself a wee bit and see about that content. What it did do is it focused me a bit more on what I want to do with the channel and what I want to push forward with. I've got Saturday night drams, which is most Saturday nights I do a live stream, so I enjoy doing that. I've got really good feedback, we've got a really good community going. We're going to try, I'm going to try and introduce some new elements to it, maybe have the odd guest pop in on it and stuff like that. The podcast that I was trying to do, Drams, that episode with Marcos from North Star Whiskey picked up again off the back of March Dram Madness. I don't know if I don't know if YouTube were pushing out my content more, and so that was picking up a lot of views and got a lot of watch time. So I'm definitely looking at trying to get some more guests and pick that up. The problem with it is I want to do it in person. I think that it makes such a difference in the feedback on the podcast as people enjoyed that kind of intimacy of like two people just chatting, having a drink. So I wanted to do that. Drams on the Run. I keep kind of false starting Drams on the Run this year. I've got content there. Just nothing was hitting where I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a big giant Drams on the Run video for the first 3 months of the year. Q1, Drams on the Run, and then we'll get back into the swing of that. So that's coming soon. From me or no for me, really enjoyed doing those videos because I think I can make them quite quickly. And what I mean by that is it's not the same kind of undertaking as me having to go places, prep, think out shots and do all this. I come in here, I try the whiskey, I give my honest opinion on it, we move on. And again, it's a wee bit different because it's not, I don't think it's a whiskey review topic. I think it's more just my palate and what I like, and I'm always doing it. The majority of them I'm going to like because I've probably got a bottle of them. However, good folk at Rare Find reached out to me on Instagram and said, can we send you our new release sample pack? I said, aye, no problem, that's fine. I like your stuff. So that'll be an interesting one to see which ones of that I like and don't like, and I'm going to use those and that. So that's I quite like that premise of coming into it completely blind and being quite objective about it and saying I do like it or I don't like it. So we'll have that happening. What else? That series, Black Lodge Ramblings, they'll continue. Although they've kind of morphed a wee bit into the Saturday night drams, because a lot of the stuff I'm talking about is very similar. It's a ramble, it's a kind of freestyle. I have topics of sorts, but I don't really fixate on them as such, because the chat is quite good. So I like to kind of move between those. But we'll keep the Black Lodge Ramblings going. But I'm gonna just kind of revamp the channel a wee bit. I've been doing it now for, well, I kind of relaunched it. I started in 2020. It was kind of hodgepodge, and a few folk have went back and watched the original videos recently and left comments and stuff, and it's quite funny watching them. And then I launched it. I kind of leaned in and thought I'm going to try in 2022 and push it, and I started videoing on my honeymoon, and so that was good. But now I'm kind of like, right, I'm boxed in a wee bit with the ways I'm doing them, so I'm going to refresh that. So you'll see, I think there'll be a wee change of sorts to it. Nothing dramatic, but I'm going to just start making more of the stuff that I really want to make and try and branch out a wee bit into some other areas, still within whiskey, but I'll always kind of, I feel like I'm focused really tightly on like trying to please existing whiskey people, like my existing viewers, but trying to just stay in line with stuff like that. And there's loads of stuff I want to do that I've just not done, and it's almost been like, oh, that's too basic a video, or maybe people won't like that. So I've decided I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make it. I'm going to make the content that I want to make. Know that the content I make, everything I make, I want to make, but I think you understand what I'm trying to get at with that. There is not a huge amount else happening. I've not had the best of health the last month. I think everybody in the UK has been struck down with the chest thing. When I did the live stream a few weeks ago, I was very hoarse. That was from karaoke. But what it resulted in is I picked up the chest infection that my family had at the time. So that happened. Hiya, buddy. This is Alfie. And so we had that going on. I know. They can see you. They can see you, buddy. Good boy. Yeah. So I've been a bit kind of run down with that. Work, my day life, my day job, I'm busy. So it's just trying to find that balance, but I'm really excited for what's coming this year. I'm really up to date with it. I am really enjoying the Saturday night drams stuff, which is a big undertaking in itself, but look, I enjoy it. I get to talk to you guys direct. We get to build a community. We're talking about like whiskey shows coming up and opportunities to see each other and stuff like that. I've also got that first stage. I finally hit it. Q celebrations of the YouTube treadmill of hitting certain watch hours to unlock memberships and super tips and super chats and all that kind of stuff. I was talking about this on the live stream, but to recap, it's an awkward one because people have asked me before to do a Patreon, and people have asked me can I do the memberships and whatever. Memberships I couldn't do until I'd unlocked it, so I've now unlocked that. Great. Patreon. The reason I've not done it is because I'm struggling with the value exchange, because I don't know what I can give back for what I would receive if I would receive anything, and it's tricky. It's a tricky one, but I'm working on something. It's nearly finished. That will be like something that you get back if I launch that. So we're working on that. That's moving forward. That's what I mean about trying to refocus the channel, try to realign on it. The Black Lodge is the Black Lodge. It's mental. It's absolutely mental. You can see all down here. You never normally see this stuff over here. I've got all these bottles down here, but this is all like non-whiskey stuff. All the alcohol gets dumped down here as well. But I've got tons of bottles. I've got old Johnny Walkers I want to do head-to-heads with. I've got the little book that I brought back from. There's tons. There's whiskey everywhere. and there's sherries that I'm meant to be taste testing as well, and I've got the amount of samples I've never done. And then over here, if you can I don't know if you'll be able to come on this way, if I come down here, you might be able to see the bourbon cabinet. Tons of stuff, but I just thought this would be a wee bit different, a different video than the usual setup and more professional looking. But you can see how the sausage is made in this video. I can actually also show you, that's a new angle, but let me just bring you down, right? You're up there, and I can show you this. There's the setup. Oh, why is that went funny? Let me see. Can I bring you in? There we go. There's where the magic happens for the live streams. And as you can see, a bit more normal of a view. Behind here is just getting out of hand with the whiskies, to be fair. Down there as well. If you can see that, it's a bit darker behind there, but maybe it will make it the bottles. But aye, that's kind of just a recap for now. Well, I'm setting stuff up and I'm trying to work out angles and work out bits and pieces, but I thought I'd just do a wee update video. Well, Blacklaw's rambling, but it's really just a channel update. Everything's going well. I hope you guys are keeping well. There's more videos coming. We'll have For Me or No For Me up this week coming. This is Easter week I'm saying this, so if you're watching this and catch up with that, there'll be videos out. We'll have a Drams on the Run that I need to sit and edit and pull together, and we'll just take it from there as usual. Saturday nights, bar any emergencies or that, 9:45 I go live. Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. Not chasing follows, it's the easiest way for me to push out updates out, especially if I'm out and about on my phone, because the YouTube way of doing stuff, try to schedule, you've got to be at a desktop, and then the community page is a pain in the arse, and it's just easier on Instagram. If you need to reach me, you can email me, david@drinkswhisky.com, but just DM me on Instagram. I'm quite active on there, I'm quite responsive. So anything else, that's it. But I'm showing you a wee bit more of it, like this. This is behind the scenes of the Black Lodge. And then my rubbish I need to take up from the stream. As always, appreciate all your support, appreciate you watching. Please stay tuned for the update on what's coming with regards to the membership or Patreon and stuff like that. I promise you, if I do it, I need to do it right. I'm kind of in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't want to half-arse it, and I also don't want to start it and stop it and start it and stop it. But I'm excited about what I've put together as the rewards. That's the main thing for me. And I'll leave it there. I'll continue with my wee cheeky Aperol Spritz Iron Brew in a glass. It would be better with ice, but it was cold. It was in the fridge at least. And hope you had a wonderful Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, hope you had a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.